Friends, welcome to Aisha's DIY. Today we will design a crochet necklace with this beautiful beads. These are beads that I got from Nina. So I have a very big, like humongous. I haven't spent that much money in my entire jewelry making career until now at one single time. Okay. I spent that much, and then I got some goodies, and this is the first video I'm gonna do with this strand. I really love this strand. Look at the color combination in this, and I have this nylon cord. I didn't buy it directly from the shop or something. It was a Mercari order, so it was a nylon cord. I just saw the picture. I didn't even know how much thickness it is, and neither would the seller tell me. But it says number 4, and it's written something in Chinese, which I didn't know anything about it. So here we are. I'm going to use this. This is nylon. I think maybe you can think about like in Ceylon. This is Ceylon, right? And you can see how thick it is. It is thick. It's the regular Ceylon. This I would say fine, not micro. I would say fine Ceylon kind of a thing, but it is very flexible, as you guys can see. But Ceylon is a little bit stiff. So this is what I have, and this was from Fire Mountain and Gems, and it's for a pocket beader, and this shows exactly the size. So if I want to look at the size of this bead, this is about, say, 10 millimeter. It'll be a nice bracelet, but yeah, I have decided to do. I was expecting this to be 10 millimeter. See, they have core sizes, they have wire thickness. This is an amazing tool to have. So I don't know if it is 8 or 10. So it's an 8 millimeter. So there we go. If this is how we measure, right, it says 8. And I think here how I need to read is put this bead down, and whichever bottom it covers 8. So that's how I should read this card. Now I understood. But this is what, and then I have some black metal kind of like a melon bead kind of. It has that ridges on the sides. That's very pretty. That also I have. So now I'll cut this. See, this strand is exactly the thickness of this. Maybe I mean mine is even more thinner than this. So this can fit 2 of these cords, so that's nice. So now we have to load, for crocheting we have to load all the beads first. We can't load it as and when needed, but I really want to try if this one can go through. I need a big eye needle for this. Beadalon big eye needle. This one is a 4-piece one, and it's really long, so I'm just gonna use that to load my beads into this cord. But first of all, I want to try a small sample, because I didn't know. I was expecting a 6 millimeter bead, but this one is really big, and I really want to know how it sits on this particular cord, right? Because this particular cord is as I said, I didn't know the thickness. Let me try this. Okay, I just loaded 4 of the beads. I'm gonna take it off, and this is cord sizes, and it is definitely not. It's 0.5 is what the size is. So let's take the crochet hook. So this is the number 8.9 millimeter crochet hook that I'm having. It's a rather small hook, but don't worry about it. Doesn't matter. It is the same as the any other hoop that you would work with. Crochet, make a circle, put your fingers underneath and pull that through. That's how I make my slip knot. And now you hold it and reduce the size of your slip knot, which is this. And then I'm just going to do chain, couple of chains before you start loading beads. So okay, you can take it off just like that. So rotate it around your fingers like that. No. So take the end like this and then put your crochet hook inside. Take it outside just the way that is. Okay. There we go. Put your fingers through and you have your slip knot right there. Put your hook through. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. So this is the size of the chain I'm expecting to get. Yarn over and pull through. Now we will add the bead and test. Yarn over and pull through. And then again continue doing our plain crochets, 2, 3, 4, and then yarn over and then do the same thing. Doesn't matter whether the bead is there or not. 4, and I want to check if this is good. So I have 4 beads in my cord. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. This is our sample, and let's try if it is good or not. Now I'm testing it. See this? I stretch it and test it and then see how it is. I like it. Kind of like you should like the purple color. Maybe I will reduce the number of chain stitches in between and continue it. I really like it. So we will start loading our beads now. So I'll cut a little bit because it's frayed all the way. So now first I will start with some of the metallic ones. So this is the big eye needle. That means the eye of this needle is really big. It splits into half, just like that. See how big it is. It's easy for us to actually put anything through here. See that? It's easy to thread the needle and then hold it like that. And then start with your metal beads. So I want to start with about, say, 4 or 5. So you should also like the size coming down that way. So if you want to add something else, you need to add at this point. Thinking what I can add. Let's see. We can do it later as well. So now the beads. So I start with this bead. So there is different colors in this. You can see blue, purple, yellow. So I want to, go go ahead and add all the beads in different colors. I don't want to repeat the same color right next to it, but approximately do how much ever justice I can by taking the beads one by one, at the same time checking for the color combo that you don't want to, as I said, you don't want to repeat, right? So now I can go for a blue, full black, maybe, then again a yellow kind of, then again a purple, a blue, and a pink. So if you can see, all the colors are there, right? So now again yellow, blue, then a little bit more blue, pink, blue, gray, purple, yellow, light pink, blue, purple, pink, blue, yellow, purple, blue, pink. So I also added the beads that is not very proper. It's a crochet one, it won't show much, so just going to add all the beads except for this one right here. Actually this one is also good, it's fine. Every single bead is different in this strand. I really like this a lot. I wish I had gotten more of this. I spent a lot of money, so I'm not going to buy again, but I wish I could have bought more. I could have bought more. I don't know what happened to my English nowadays. It's going bizarre. So we are almost at the end of the loading the beads part. Then we will start crocheting. I really this crocheting part is one of my favorite actually. Crocheting beads is really relaxing, it's soothing, it's stress buster. So as much as we can crochet like macrame, but crochet is much more, even more, even more laid down. You have to be in macrame, you have to repeat the knots, but not everything you will repeat. And in crochet it's just one stitch, one chain stitch that we are going to repeat. So let's do this the knot first. Go ahead and crisscross applesauce, and then you can take your crochet hook and then grab the yarn through that loop that you created. This is the slip knot. Okay, now you can hold your crochet. People do hold crochets in different fashion. So you hold this here, okay, yarn over and pull through, just like that. I want to leave a little bit of a tail, probably 4 inches. Yarn over and pull through. Then let's bring down our metal bead, right? Yarn over and pull through. Yarn over and pull through. So this is to create a tension here so that it doesn't lag like that, because if it lags and if you try to capture and put it, it's hard. At the same time, if there is a little bit of a tension here, if you try and yarn over, it's easier. So go ahead and pull through. That's 1 and that's 2. I'm thinking I will do only 2. Yarn over, pull through. 1, 1 and 2. 2 chains in between every bead is what I'm aiming for. And then bring it down, yarn over. See this? If you pull this, the loop will become bigger. If you pull this way, the loop will become smaller. Go ahead and yarn over. See that? The motion, not like this, right? So you put it on top of the cord, wrap it around, and then go ahead and pull through. Yarn over and pull through. Yarn over and pull through. That's 2. See this? This one is a little bit less tight, right? So we want it to be tighter. So that means when you pull this, you go ahead and pull it exactly tight. If you pull this crochet up, the loop becomes bigger and the knot will be loose. So you just pull it like that, okay, then go ahead and pull that way. See, now it's fine. So 1 and 2. So 2, I think what happened here, yeah, it's fine. So now pull the next bead, go ahead and yarn over and pull through, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2. So after the bead 1 chain, and in between every 2 beads we have 2 chains. So now we come to the bigger bead part, so the 8mm bead. So make the loop a little bit bigger. At the same time, okay, I just pull the beads down the line so that I have enough space to work with. See this? Bring the bead down, go ahead, yarn over and pull through. I don't want this loop to be very big, so I'm just going to pull through this that way. Can you see that? So it's just like that. 1, 2, 3. So in between the big bead I'm doing 3 knots. I think that will be good enough. Then take the next bead down, and then again, if you do this bigger loop, that will be sitting like this, but I want it to sit nicely and tightly. So what I do is I reduce the loop size, I yarn over and I pull through tight. That way it sits properly. Okay, then yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 3. So 3 chain stitches in between the bead. So now yarn over, pull through. There we go. It's nice and tight. So I want to see whether I really like it or not. If I want to take it off and redo stuff, then this is the time I need to do that. See, these 2 things, I feel that The distance between these are proper, but these two are not that good. It doesn't look that good for me. And so I'm just going to take this off, just remove the hook and just pull it through. Every chain will come off just like that. So now there is a loop. I add the crochet hook to the loop and then hold it in my fingers. So I do one more chain stitch here, okay, and then pull my bead, go ahead and do the chain which is tight enough, right? One, and now see if it looks good. It does. Then yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through. That is 3 chains. Then drop the bead, then make it tight. So the loop needs to be tighter, so I'm just pulling it that way. See that? Now it sits perfectly so that there is not much gap here. So I'm just going to continue doing that. Yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, I missed the hook. No, I slipped the hook and missed the loop. Okay, that's rhyming, isn't it? Let's just do yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through, and yarn over, pull through. There we go. So now move the next bead. Meanwhile, unwind the cord a little bit more, so that way it's easier and you have much more area to work with. Yarn over and pull through that, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 3. So like this I'm going to continue making my crochet necklace. You can call this necklace, or you can wear it as a wrap bracelet, or you can even wear it as, an anklet. You can wrap it around your leg and then wear it as an anklet. There's so many possibilities with this. So I'm now continuing doing it. Because it's a nylon cord, it's better. It doesn't even, you can wear it as an anklet, because I mean, it's a little bit durable than the cotton, I would say, but I wouldn't say dump that in the water and wash it every often, right? I'm done crocheting the entire 8mm beads. Now I'm back to um, the roundel beads, or whatever you can call this. I don't understand. This is like a melon bead kind of. It's a little bit flattened round, like a roundel shape, you can say. This is the black metallic beads, and so I'm here. Between the black metallic beads, I added only 2 of the chain stitches. So there is 1 and there is 2, and then bring the next one. We have 5 in total, so bring the next one down, right? And then go ahead. I feel that if I do like couple of wraps like this, I have much more control on crocheting than I have just slipped it on top of my index finger. But people do just slip it on top of their index finger and then they'll just do it too. Everybody has their preference and it differs, and it depends upon how much, like they just hold it like this, just like that, and then they'll do it. So it's just, it depends on person to person. I like a little bit control, a little bit tension on that cord, so I prefer to wrap it a couple of times, since the cord is also thick. If you have like a thick crochet, like how you would do a blanket or a scarf or a hat or something, you deal with a big chunk of yarn, then I can do with just, holding the cord like this and crocheting. But this way I really like to do wrap it couple of times to get that really, the tension that we need for the cord to make the chain stitches. Okay, I started with I think 2 only, so I added the last 2 and now I'm almost done. I'm just going to cut it about say 6 to 8 inches. We don't need that much, but I really don't want to, take it and then tighten that. That's it. Remove the hook and tighten it. So like this. You're doing the chain. This is a slip knot. Right? You're doing the chain. See, these are big chains. So what you do is cut this cord off, okay, and then pull this cord through just like that, and then tighten that up. So that will tighten the knot. That's what I did here. So now I need closure. So this is how much it is. It'll come around your neck once. You can do this in the front, you can do this in the back. So I need to finish this end off. Now I finished this side, and I'm going to show you guys how I did this on this side as well. So this side is the end that I finished in the last. I finished at the end, and I left like about say like 8 inches of tail, and here I had only 4 to 5. So it's better to add more cord than less, which I should have thought about it, but I didn't. But we learn our lesson, right? Every time we make a mistake, then only we learn something. So I again use the big eye needle. I add this metallic bead. These are also spacer beads. These are lightweight. This is a little bit heavier than this big bead. These are smaller when compared to this one, as you guys can see, but this one is more sturdier than this. But this is lightweight. I really wanted the lightweight, and it has that filigree effect in it so that you can see through. I really like that bead, so I just drop it down, and then I do it one by one. I don't add all the beads at the same time. I add one bead. Okay, go ahead, take my index finger and wrap this around. Take my crochet cord and pull the cord through. It's just an overhand knot, okay? That's about it. I'm doing a double knot, which is a surgeon's knot. That means an overhand knot is all you do is wrap it around and pull it through, right? That's an overhand knot. So when you pull it through twice, that's a surgeon's knot. Again, one more time. So then this is a big knot. So now I take the end, I put my crochet hook inside the loop, I take the end, and then I slowly steadily tighten that up by pulling the end, and then you come across and then through here all the way down, just pull, and when you reach here you can take off the hook, the crochet hook, and all you can do is take your pliers, in my case tweezers pliers, and hold the end up and then push the knot towards the bead, just like that. So you have the knot right next to that bead. Now again, you can add it directly like that, or you can stiffen this end by running glue on top of it and let it dry and then do that. That way you can load it easily. But since I don't want to do that and I still have the bigger needle lying around, why not use it, right? The one thing it did was it frayed the thread a little bit, which I really like it, so that's why I just kept it that way. You can snip off and you can burn the edges, because since this is a nylon cord, it'll burn really nicely and then give you that effect. So now, as you guys can see this, how it's fraying that thing. So an overhand knot, make a loop, take the end through this, and then one more time. You can also do it with a crochet hook. I did it with that. When the cord is shorter, you won't have that much space to work on. Hold this inside the loop and then push it all the way towards the bead. Make sure it's right next to the bead, just like that. Okay, so let gravity do its work. So you just pull that down and then take the hook off. You will still see the knot loose, so you go ahead and push the knot towards the bead. I did the surgeon's knot because I want the knot to be a little bit bigger, so that it stops the bead from coming off. And then one more time I add the cord, and then see this, the hole is very small and it's a hollow bead and it has holes all over the place, so it's very difficult to do it without stiffening or using a needle. So make a surgeon's knot again, and then hold your crochet hook in that and pull the end, pull until you have this. Take off the crochet hook, take your pliers, and then push that down. There we go, we have a nice finish. So as you can see, you can just fray this a little bit more, and then you can have it like that, or you can take it off. Let me just cut this to at the same distance and then fray this a little bit. So there are three different three cords in here, and there's multiple strands in here, but three major strands. So if you just take it off, it'll just spring off just like that. Just unwind it. So you can do that. Unwind this as well. So you can leave it at this like this, or what you can do is after the knot, I'll show you guys. Okay, once this knot is there, you snip it off, and then you can melt this end just like that. Okay, and then leave it that way also. I really like this frayed effect, so I'm going to leave it at this point. So if you can see, this is our necklace slash anklets slash wraparound bracelet. So what you can do is, if you want to wrap around your wrist, hold it in your fingers and then just wrap it around just like that and bring that over. And since you have this thing, I mean, just like that, twist it and then let it go. See this? This is how my wraparound bracelet looks like. I hope you guys like this video. You can do the same in your means around your ankle. You can wrap this around and have it as an anklet as well. So I hope you guys like this video, this tutorial. If you do, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, don't forget to hit the bell icon for notification. I do upload videos couple of times a week. Thanks so much for watching. Have a good day and bye.